Oh yeah. So you're watching. I think this is we just hit hour 11 of our 12-hour Skyrim marathon. Yeah, we're gonna be doing this for another hour. We actually have on the spot starting pretty soon here. It's gonna be overlapping with this, but we'll be here. So keep watching.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do a little adventuring here and bully these guys who are about to cross a bridge because they did not pay my bridge toll, even though I didn't tell them about it. They should have known.
No more stop. Never should have come here. Do something.
Hey Curtis,
Yeah.
are you in a position where you can pull up your map one more time?
Sure.
This time I'm gonna put a marker, like try to identify exactly where that that spot is and put a marker there.
Okay, so this is Swindler's Den up here, and then Broken Fang down here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Should be. All right. Thank you.
I really wish I could have a pet fox. I always see these little foxes running around. They look like they make good pets. Yeah, maybe because they're the only thing that doesn't try to kill you. I could, but that would be terrible. Yeah.
Oh,
So that was the voice of God asking if I could kill the fox, and I refuse to kill that completely imaginary computer-generated enemy.
Well, I mean, so
Why
I chased a woman through the wilderness and killed her in cold blood, and then stole her jewel-encrusted crown. And I thought, I want to wear this, but I don't want the rest of my clothes to like sort of distract from it. So I thought, you can't really tell because you can't really see the front of my character, but he's. Oh, I don't know the sheath button on PC. This is the first time I've played the PC version of this. I just sat down here. The R button? Oh yeah, look at that specimen. Wow. So I've got a necklace and a crown, and I'm looking pretty good. This is not a dude that you would want to run into out in the open, as these people lying on the ground can attest to. I may have killed that man.
Okay, I have just discovered Broken Fang Cave, so I'm now. Wish me luck as I attempt to contract vampirism.
Good luck, Harrow.
Thank you.
I just threw a dead body into a stream.
The way you confess all these bizarre sins of yours, I feel like we're your priests. I am fighting vampires. And kind of getting my butt kicked. Oh! Give that another shot. Yes, there's a question about whether you can, once you've prepared to fire an arrow, if you can, disarm and not fire the arrow. I don't think so. I always end up just having to shoot an arrow like that into the ground right in front of me and then retrieve it.
You can also, I'm pretty sure if you change weapons, it's the way you can do that.
That's
But
kind of
it's a little more than you
that's
want
a
to
cumbersome workaround.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more convenient to just
Yeah.
shoot the ground.
I was, well, I walked up to some mastodons? Mammoths? I don't know. And I just started dancing, and I wanted to see if they would dance, but they didn't. They were just kind of angry at me. I don't know what the deal is. They don't like dancing. And they will pay for it.
So I just booked it out of that cave because I was not going to live much longer. I killed a vampire in self-defense. I did not manage to catch vampirism from that one anyway, but I'll pop back in there in a second and see if there are more I can fight with.
Never should have come here. That it? That your best? You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done. Time to die, hero.
starting block to get you oriented to one of the previous
So I think I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew with trying to tackle this vampire den. There's a master vampire in here, and he is pretty tough. Let me try this one more time.
I knew it! I'll kill you!
This is a problem.
Nobody here now.
Right now, I'm in another magic cave, I suppose. I need to solve a puzzle with various tiles, and I can't seem to see the solution anywhere around. It's possible that because this is a magical area, I might have to use magic of my own.
Sean and I take on some serious back off. Sean, I have a lot.
That's your best, huh?
So I managed to kill the master vampire, and I think the other vampires in this cave. Unfortunately, out of all the times that I fought them, I never managed to catch the disease that makes them vampires. So I think I may. I don't know that I'll be able to kind of make that happen, but I will. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I've got a puzzle over here involving these tiles. It appears that when I turn one of them, several of them are able to turn at once, so this is a little tricky.
I thought it high time I caught up with you. Well, we're imagining we find something. Keep it busy. What could this place be? Take care now. I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
So right now I found this strange orb within this magic ruins, and I'm going to head back to the Mage's College to inform the Archmage or Archmage of what exactly I found.
Making my way across the landscape here. I see a dragon there in the distance. I think I may try to take that dragon on and see how that goes. First I think I might have some better equipment now that I can equip, so I'm gonna mess around with that for a minute.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
What? What are you totally doing?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, totally hitting on chicks. The voice of God confuses me
Many years ago,
to no
I lost
end.
my blade, Grim7, within this family.
People?
I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in such a way. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities are.
If you're hearing a lot of chatter in the background, that is Chris Waters and Sean McInnes right now playing some Spec Ops during the live broadcast of On the Spot, which is taking place just like 10 feet, if that, from where we are sitting and playing Skyrim.
As friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
I am very close to this dragon. And whatever this mysterious pillar of energy is.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe. We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you. You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
Oh, I am suffering from rock
We're
joint.
keeping the
That's
mine
what,
closed until
what,
that crypt is clear.
This dude Perth here was talking about, but going back to town and getting a cure disease potion will waste valuable time. I'm gonna just dive right into this cave and take care of some Draugr.
The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins...
Yeah, I'm now talking to the Archmage of the college. Got some things to say, and I guess he's giving me other assignments and, I guess, A+, hopefully.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
And I guess I'm going to talk to some sort of magic orc next.
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
Restoration is a perfectly...
So this cave is apparently infested with numerous Draugr, or Skyrim's version of zombies. So far, doing a pretty good job of clearing them out. Just trying to find out if there's any more lurking around in here somewhere. It looks like there might be. Ooh. Well, that lever just set off a trap. Luckily, didn't hurt me at all.
But I need an extra pair of hands.
So I'm
And in my
in
line of
Riften,
work,
and I'm talking to
extra hands
dudes
are well paid.
right now. This guy's offering
Simple. I'm going to cause a
to have me
distraction.
do
You're
something.
gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strong.
Yeah, that sounds kind of shady. I'm not super into that because I'm kind of like role-playing a good guy, because that's what I always role-play.
I believe this is the start of the Thieves Guild.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Usually I knows for this kind of thing.
Yeah, not so into that.
If you change your mind,
I believe this is the start of the Thieves Guild.
Bull is around somewhere, planning to feed the poor.
So, let's see, me and Barb, there we go. I'm supposed to go to this spot because I have to intimidate this dude for the companions.
glad to see you finally came to your senses.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
To make some coin.
Peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. Until next time.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthorn, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthorn, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns. It is my job to know these things. My role as advisor to the Archmage is aided by knowing everything that transpires here. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
This is not gonna end well. That was an intense battle, and I didn't come anywhere close to defeating that guy. So this quest may be a bit out of my league at the moment.
So I'm back at the Companions Guild. About to talk to Skjor, because that's the next thing I'm supposed to do for this quest line. I was really hoping to get to some of the spoiler stuff, but it looks like maybe I'm not going to.
Yes, I have something a little different planned this time. But it's not for everyone to hear. Meet me in the Underforge tonight. We will speak more. Forget me, you've never seen it. Beneath the Skyforge, where Jorlund works. The door is hidden, but I will show you the way. I wish more of our ranks. I've started seeing the Companions as a kind of family. I've battled next to every man and woman here, and the bonds of sweat are stronger than those of blood. I would trust anyone here with my life, which is more than I'd say for the milk drinkers who raised me.
Booyah! Hey, Girthy.
I'll take my leave.
Oh. Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything?
I hear talk about a regiment coming to... The crypt's out. We'll see if that happens. There's still plenty of ore left in that mine. A waste.
So now I'm going to try to get back on the sort of main story quest path,
Do your worst.
which is taking me to sort of one of the edges of, near the edge of the map anyway. Oh my goodness.
So right now, I'm just exploring some more of the Legion camps and the Stormcloak camps as well. I'm headed to another one. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it without encountering some sort of crazy dragon or a mammoth that will slaughter me.
Ishibu25 is asking what's the name of the spell that pushes opponents back, and it is actually in the shouts category. It is so it doesn't draw from like your magicka meter. It's a dragon shout that you learn, and it's called Unrelenting Force. Yeah, I'd say you are.
I think I'm onto this spoiler I was looking for here, the thing we were talking about earlier.
Well, you're there. We might as well kind of talk about it a little bit so people have a little context for what's going on. This is some companion stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
And as you can maybe see, if you're seeing what's going on Justin's screen right there, companions have a sort of special ability that's sort of been the secret of their order for some time.
That was strange. So he just cut the werewolf's arm and filled the fountain with blood, and then yeah, I got all werewolfed out now. And so yes, this is how it happens for the people who asked earlier. I said now the guards are not super happy with me, apparently. Yeah, apparently they do not like werewolves. They don't look favorably upon werewolves.
Your objective is Fort Sunguard. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
So
I knew I could count on you,
where's
soldier.
my stuff? That's what I want to know.
I believe every time you transform back to a human from being a werewolf, you just unequip everything. It's still in your inventory, though.
Okay.
It doesn't last long. The blood of your foes can sustain you, if you're willing to feed. Cure? Huh. You're sounding like the old man. I shouldn't say that. I love Cadillac. I respect and follow him. But he's wrong on this. It's no curse.
End of what has been a very long road. We've got about 10 minutes left in our Skyrim 12-hour marathon here. So if you have any last minute kind of questions or anything, ooh, hello, dragon. You can you can put those in the comments, and we will be glad to do our best to address them.
Yeah, so right now I'm storming a Stormcloak base. I have recently just used my shout to summon my dragon, and hopefully he'll show up soon. There we go.
Call yourself a warrior?
We are routed.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
So we are coming to the, as I just said a moment ago, to the very end of our marathon. I think it's actually, in a way, it's kind of hard to believe that it's been 12 hours because Skyrim is a game that just constantly presents you with new places to explore, new things to do, and it really just makes the time go by really fast because you're always doing something that's really, really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to playing a lot more of it. And there's a full review and the video review by our own Kevin Van Ord are up on the site right now. Justin, Curtis, as we prepare to wrap things up here, any final thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, I would say it blows me away that we can have 4 people sitting here playing this game for 12 hours straight, and we have pretty much no repeated content between those 4 people. It's it's a testament to how huge this game is, and that's been the one thing that's really struck me since in the 40 so hours I played it is that it just feels like in 40 hours I barely touched it, and when they're sitting there and pre-release stuff saying 200 hours, you're like, yeah, really? But it really does kind of feel like that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I mean, I really like the fact that it is so much more improved than Oblivion. I mean, that was an expansive world, and that was early in the this generation's days. And to improve on it, to make all of these new combat abilities, it's still an engaging story. So many different events that you can do, and yeah, it's going to last you easily 200 hours, and that's even if you're dedicated to doing everything within here. I mean, you can easily get lost just wandering around the area. So there's plenty to explore. I think, this is kind of one of the best RPGs I've seen in a really long time because you don't get this experience of just fleetly going anywhere. So yeah, I think it's great.
Huh?
Backyard Paradox is asking if there's any kind of slow motion when you aim the bow. That's a good question. Actually, that is a skill or a perk that you can acquire once your archery skill reaches a certain level. You see here it's called Steady Hand. I already put 1 point into it, so when I zoom in, it slows time by 25%. When my archery skill reaches 60, I can put another point into it, which will slow time by an additional 25% when I zoom in. So yes, you can definitely do that if you choose to spend points in that skill. And I would recommend it if you're going with archery. It's very, very useful. I guess I see a dragon in the distance. I haven't had good luck taking on dragons, but I want to end on a dramatic note, even if it means my own death. So I'm going to head towards this dragon I see circling in the distance. Also, to talk about things that maybe make Skyrim a better game than Oblivion. I mean, fighting dragons and the way they just kind of appear in the world naturally and everything. There's
a dead one, isn't it?
It's exciting, and it makes the world feel, I think, alive. Occasionally things like this happen. You might see creatures just spawn in midair and hover there for a while. So there's definitely some buggy, janky stuff, but on the whole, it's a really engrossing world, and fighting dragons is way more fun than closing Oblivion gates ever was. So.
Some can.
With fight?
Separate the animal from themselves. Go feral. This poor sod could have been anyone. We should keep
I can actually see 2 dragons right now. There's this one that, it just flew by. There it is. It's pretty close. And then over circling that mountain in the distance, there's another, so a lot going on. I don't know if 2 dragons at once will ever gang up on you. Oh, hey, wow, the dragon's fighting this. Oh my goodness, the mammoth. I did not expect that to happen. I don't know. Anyone experience 2 dragons attacking them at one time, anything like that?
Dragons, it's some sort of storyline related thing,
yeah.
And usually one will just fly off. So as far as I know, I don't think you encounter both of them at the same time.
So check this out. We got a giant and mammoths fighting this dragon. I'm just trying to keep my distance and pick away at its health and let them distract it as much as possible. It is a blood dragon. Maybe I will win this battle after all with a little help from my new friends. The enemy of your enemy is your friend. Yeah. And the dragon goes down.
I mean, it all kind of blurs
Nice.
together somewhere between, eating half a cinnamon roll and killing a bunch of bandits. And you kind of lose track of time.
Are those both things you did in the game, or did
one of those things happened in real life. I'll
the
leave it up to
cinnamon roll
you.
was in the video game?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna make it look.
Nope.
Well,
Took it
we
for you.
also, this marathon is still going on, as you were saying, and we have Curtis, Justin, and Caro over there right now. So we're going to check in with them and see how they're holding up, what kind of stuff they're getting into. Skyrim folk, how's it going over there?
It's going great. I just had this pretty epic moment happen that's actually kind of unlike anything I've experienced before, where a dragon came down to attack me, but there was a giant and some mastodons around, and they attacked the dragon, and they helped out quite a bit. So it was a really cool.
Wow, like the whole,
like a big 3-way
everyone brawl. Rebelling against the nefarious dragons.
Yes, And the dragon went down.
And there we see another. Which one of you guys is sort of embroiled in dragon combat right now?
That's me over here, Curtis. I was joining up with the Imperial Legion, and a dragon attacked me. So I went ahead and summoned a second dragon that is hopefully helping me. Yeah, there he is. So yeah, we have got dragon on dragon with some help from some legionnaires.
Nice. So so you have now the ability to summon your own dragon.
Yes.
Is it like that dragon seemed to be blowing some kind of ice breath? What does your dragon do?
My dragon, I believe, is fire. So when there's fire blazing, that's good, and the ice, that's bad.
Nice. Justin, how are you doing over there?
Pretty good. I'm just shooting some guys in a dungeon here. And yeah, it's not nearly as exciting as a dragon fight, but
it's not a dragon fight, but you are sort of sneaking up and.
I feel like the pressure is on.
Let's go back to the dragon.
Yeah. Show more of the dragon. Oh, ouch! I just got hit with a gate. Is that good? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting it in the rear, so that kind of helps.
Sweep the leg, Curtis. Sweep the leg.
I will destroy you.
Absolutely. You can switch on the fly with the press of a button. And third person in Oblivion and earlier Elder Scrolls, and Morrowind anyway, didn't look right. It kind of looked like your character was sort of floating above the world. In this game, it's much improved. It's definitely, I mean, I prefer playing in first person, but third person certainly has its uses, and yeah, it works great. Heck yeah.
Hey Chris, we have a demo. We've got one last demo for you here, folks, live with Maxwell McGee. He is here using two sticks to do some shooting, and given the shooting, Maxwell, what we got? So we're checking out.
Okay, so I think we're basically at the end of our marathon. What's that voice of God? Yes, we have been here. I have been here for 12 straight hours. I did get up to grab a bite to eat, but basically I've been here for 12 straight hours. But Curtis said, and Justin Porter, thank you for spending some time here playing Skyrim. I know it's a hardship to spend several hours playing this video game.
It just killed me.
Yeah, rough way to spend my work day.
Thanks also, of course, to Kevin Van Ord and Justin Calvert and Maxwell McGee and even Sean McInnes, who put in a brief appearance here in our marathon. And thanks very much to all of you for watching. We really appreciate it. We hope you've enjoyed our epic coverage of this incredibly epic game. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again here real soon.